What's up, YouTube? My name's Cole Mahoney. I'm an aspiring IT and cybersecurity professional, and today we are going to be going through the Buff Box from Hack the Box. This is an easy rated Windows box. So we have our Rust scan all done. So we see port, that might have been it, just port 8080 open. So that's all I'm seeing. But let's go ahead and open up a new tab. This seems to be just a website. Let's go ahead and run Ferrix Buster. See what we can find. $8080. Make sure that's running. It is. I think there's one more that's supposed to show up. I might have ran this a little bit too soon, but this is really all we need open right now. So we see this is just a basic sort of like fitness website. We can look at packages, facilities. We can log in if we need to. But we don't need to log in really. If we go to contact, let's go ahead and exit out of that. That's had enough time. Go to contact. Don't know how to say that, but we're going to call it the Bro Hut. This is made using Gym software or Gym Management Software 1.0. Let's go ahead and copy that. Google, paste. First thing that's going to come up is an unauthenticated remote code execution. And we have details on the exploit, so it's going to access the upload.php page, set the ID parameter of the GET request to the desired file name for the uploaded PHP file. Should be Kamehameha. Number. It's going to look like that. Bypass the extension whitelist by adding a double extension. With the last one as an acceptable extension, PNG. So we'll bypass the file type, check by modifying the content type of the file parameter to image/PNG. In the post request, and set the upload parameter to upload or pupload. In the body of the file parameter of the post request, insert the malicious PHP code. So we will essentially have a backdoor. The web application will rename the file to have the extension with the second item in an array created from the file name, separated by the period character. For communicate with the web shell at upload.php, so GET request with the telepathy parameter. Now we can actually go ahead and download this. Let's go ahead and open up. There it is. Go ahead and download that file. Put that file right there. And what do we need? So it looks like we just need a URL. So let's go ahead and run Python. I think it's Python, and then we will go ahead. Let's go ahead and take this, copy. I don't think we need to change anything. Now, does it need to end? Oh, good heavens. Why are we stuck up there? Well, shoot. What do we even do in this situation? Let's go ahead and Okay. Let's move. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can run this. Missing parentheses and call to print. Did you mean print? So let's try to run this with usually how you run Python 2. Let's see what happens here. It looks like we did need to end like that. We have successfully connected to a web shell. So who are we? We are Sean. We can access the directory, but we definitely want a cleaner shell. So let's go ahead and cd to desktop tools. We will do on a Python 3 server. Do PowerShell. That should work. There we go. Now we can do our wrap. So we need to go users. Sean nc.exe. To run. There we go. And now I'm going to do PowerShell. Just prefer using PowerShell a little bit more. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger for y'all. Should take a second. We will cd into users, Sean. There's a couple of things that we're going to need to look at that Sean has. So let's ls, cd into desktop. We have our user flag. It's kind of an out there file, but we do see this CloudMe right here. And if we run something like, let's go ahead and run something like that. Actually, we need to run something else. NTL. TL, I think it's something like that. I think I'm thinking of something else. But let's just go ahead and I will go and do this how I found it in the first place. I can't remember the netstat command. We'll go ahead and cd. Do WinPs, Python 3. And remember, let's keep in mind this CloudMe file right here. Let's go ahead and get that downloaded. It shouldn't take too long. There we go. Let's go ahead and run keys.exe. Go ahead and wait for that to run. Okay, if we come right up here, so we need to find the current TCP listening ports. We're gonna look at this right here on port 8888. We're actually gonna see the CloudMe process running right there. And let's look up the CloudMe and just wait for that to finish. So apparently it's a music library. iCloud storage. Access to your files anywhere. Probably it's just cloud storage. Let's go ahead and I'm not waiting for that. So let's go ahead and take that command right there. Okay, as I was brutally interrupted here, we are going to go ahead and get our shell again. So I'm not waiting 5 minutes for that. Now let's go ahead and go to cd, Kali, search exploit, CloudMe, not SloudMe. CloudMe. Let's go ahead and see if this is working. Users. Okay, so we have this right here. You know, you could go out on a limb and say it's version 1.11.2. And we will go with the first POC. So let's go search exploit. And it's 48389. If you're studying for your OSCP, try to do everything with a manual exploit. Do not use Metasploit. I just don't think there's really any upside in it unless you absolutely need to use it. Get used to tinkering with these scripts and making them work. So let's go ahead and look at it. Go ahead and cat it out. Let's go ahead and cat this out. So it's a buffer overflow. And we need to make our own payload. So let's go ahead and grab this. But I want it to give me a reverse shell. And also, the variable is going to be different, if I remember. Change the variable. Lport or lhost. Let's switch it up. So that looks right. What did I mess up? Let's go ahead and do that. no platform. I did not change the payload. I think it's shell underscore reverse underscore TCP. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our reverse shell. Nano. Let's go ahead and paste. Need space in between that. And now let's go to our next problem, which is this is on the local host for this machine. So we can do this a couple ways. I'm just going to use Chisel. Chisel's the easiest for me. So desktop tools. Oh my gosh. What did we just do? What the heck? Oh, that's not good. So let's go. You know, one of these days when I make it, and I think we're all going to make it here, getting a faster computer. 100%. That is something that would be worth the upgrade. So we need to make our server first. And then we need to do chisel.exe, server. I think it's 10.10.15.86. That was my port. First. Localhost. Hopefully we connect. Tap that in right. Yes, we did. Let's go ahead and we're gonna need a listener started. RL wrap. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and look at this one more time. So this is our target, so we don't need to go ahead and change anything there. So, but let's go ahead and run. We can run it with Python 3 or just Python, I believe. What just happened? Important to be able to admit when you are wrong. If you can tell what I did wrong here, no wonder it wasn't working. Sometimes you just gotta laugh it off. think it might be in downloads. Golly. Have me about ready to give up for the night. Client. Thank goodness. Why? Administrator. Haha. We have our root flag right there. Lesson of today is double check your commands, because that about drove me crazy trying to figure out what was wrong. Alright guys, until next time, I am out of here. Hope you guys are doing great in your cybersecurity journeys.